Okay, my name is Britanny Robinson. This is my magazine, which is called Alive. The main USP from my magazine is live music, which you can kind of see. This was inspired by seeing Pink, which was a kind of funhouse kind of show, and you can see that on the double page spread, which I have kind of changed from a normal double page spread, which is I've used one image as the main background, and you usually only have one image on one side. On my front cover, I've got a masthead, which I kind of want a professional look, and underneath that I've got a slogan, which is "Bring music to life," because that's how I feel music is these days. I've got 3 main cover lines, which I used from an original Survey Monkey we did for the first preliminary one, and then I've got a cover line at the bottom, which is just about student discounts and things, and I offer a free live track with anyone who buys the magazine, because also people said they were a little bit enticed by getting that. When I asked what who they thought it was aimed at, they generally said 18 plus, which I kind of was aiming for, because people don't tend to see concerts under the age of about 15. I kind of based it a little bit on Enemy, which you can kind of see if you the contents pages, but the way it's the left third as well, it's kind of similar to Enemy. Barcode's very similar, yeah. I had a very kind of good understanding of Photoshop before, and now I kind of know a little bit better, because on this one, for instance, I've used curves and I've used brushes, which I've never used before, and obviously the different fonts, and kind of changed my knowledge of Photoshop. And compared to my first magazine, which I haven't got a picture of, I wanted a professional look, so I've kind of made it a little darker and a little bit plain, but it kind of works, I think. Yeah. So.
Talk to me about your audience feedback. What did your audience think of this magazine?
I think they generally liked it. All of them said that they would buy it, but there were a few that thought it was okay, and thankfully none of them hated it. Only 17% thought it was okay, which I think is quite good, and 92% said they would buy it. So I think overall it was kind of a success for an audience, and they kind of agreed it was like Enemy, but I don't know where they got it from, but a few people said it was like Top of the Pops. I didn't personally see that, and they also all said it'd probably be available in music stores, which I think it probably would be too, but I also think it would probably be available at venues when you go and see the concerts, maybe, you know, a small one for free or something to get people to buy it.
It's got quite a strong USP. It's a magazine that primarily talks about concerts, live gigs, festivals, etc. Where did you get the idea from?
Seeing a show, and I kind of feel like with the modern day illegal downloading and stuff, I think this is where the music industry is now, which is live music.
Okay. So in terms of representing particular social groups, who are you representing in your magazine?
I'd say probably teenage chart people. I wouldn't say rock, but I think just chart generally, but probably 16 to 24 maybe.
So if you're into Crosby, Stills and Nash, this isn't for you?
No. I still don't know who they are.
Exactly. Any questions? Questions?
Very rare. There isn't really like a live magazine like really on the market, not that I'm aware of. Obviously this is like a market niche. Do you feel your magazine can sell really well because of this?
Good question.
probably, but you know, I think you'd have to be interested in the shows, and I think the only way you probably read it is if you were thinking about seeing a certain show, maybe, because you know it's reviews of a show. So yeah.
Okay. Forms and conventions. If we just go back to the front, your front page. There you go. Fantastic. Just talk us through in terms of form and conventions that your magazine strictly adheres to. Talk us through some of the terminologies.
Okay, well, it's on the left third, like enemy, because you know they overlap each other. It's got 3 main cover lines as well as the main title of the article, as well as the cover line at the bottom, and then the barcode at the far right with the price and the date, which is a monthly magazine. At the top, it's got a masthead and a logo underneath it.
Great. Okay. The biggest learning curve for you throughout the entire year, from your CD design to this magazine, you come on quite a journey. What's the biggest learning curve for you? What's it been?
Experimenting, I think, especially with the double page spread, because
In Photoshop.
because that was like completely different to what I'd expect or what I was going to do anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much.